Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Whatever it is, I hope that's good. I hope that is good for you. Listen, y'all. Listen. The other day, I heard about this place that was serving breakfast now. Before, they was just, first of all, I'm sorry. How you doing, y'all? How you doing? I'm so sorry. That's how we're supposed to start off with, right? I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, how are y'all doing? Hopefully you're good. Hopefully everything is going good. Hopefully your mental mind is going good. Hopefully everything is good. If it isn't, let's talk about it. If it is, let's talk about it. Whether it's good or bad, we're going to talk about it, right? We're going to talk about it. But listen, y'all. So the other day, I was going to this place that now serve breakfast in the morning time. Normally, they just doing pizza, and it's at nighttime. So, I was going to this place, and they open at 6 o'clock in the morning. I went there at 6:30. So that means the door should be open. I should be able to walk in. So anyway, as I go into the place, the door is locked. So I pull, nothing happens. So then, the lady, I guess she obviously hears the door trying to be opening. And then she comes to the door, she looks out, she unlocks it, and then she's like, hello. In other words, what are you doing here? Why are you at my door? But I was like, hey, just wanted to see what y'all have for breakfast so I can get some breakfast. So she was like, well, instead of letting me in, she was like, oh, well, we have biscuits, we have this, we have that. And then finally she was like, well, why don't you come in? So I was like, okay. That's what I wanted. I wanted to come in. I wanted to come in to see what you have. I didn't want you to tell me what I have. I want to be able to see. I want to see a menu. I want to see something that I'm going to be like, oh, okay, I want to get this. I want to get that, right? I'm going to need my sunglasses because this sun is shining bright, blinding me in my eyes, y'all. Yeah, so I wanted to come inside. I wanted to see what I have. I didn't want you to tell me what y'all have. I wanted to see what y'all have. I want to see a menu. I want to see something in my hands that I can be like, oh, okay, I want this, I want that, right? Anyway, so she was like, all right, come inside. So I finally get inside, whatever, order what I want and stuff like that. And so I started to thinking about, right, how, and mind you, when I dress in all black. That's number one. And number two, I am all black. Like, there's no way of getting rid of my skin color, I'm just a brown old person. Sorry. Can't get rid of it. Sorry about that. But what I really think it is that, and I could be wrong, y'all could correct me if y'all want to. And no, I'm not saying that it's a white and brown issue. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying though is that until she felt comfortable enough that my presence isn't a threatening presence, she felt that it was safe to open up. She felt that it was safe to let me in. But there is times that when we have certain jobs, we have certain lifestyles, we have certain things about us that may feel threatened to another person. you get the promotion and that other person didn't get the promotion because they thought they were better than you, and they don't know why you got the promotion. They don't know why you in the position that you are in. Sorry, but yeah, they gonna feel threatened about that. They're gonna feel a certain way about that, and it's not a you thing. It's a them thing. Because now they're going to have to work through that within themselves. They're going to have to deal with that within themselves. They're going to have to take a step back and say, man, why didn't I get that promotion? Why didn't I get that level up? Why didn't I get this or get that? Why? What's it about me? What is it about me that I didn't get A, B, C, D, F, G? What is it about me? And they're going to have to deal with that within themselves. But there are people who feel threatened by you. By you, by me, by whomever. And once again, it's not your fault. It's just them. They feel a certain way about anything. And you may not be the meanest tool in the whole toolbox. You may be the softest person, you may be the nicest person ever, but there may be something about you that someone's going to feel threatened about. What do you do in that whole situation, right? What do you do in the whole situation when that person feels threatened about you? Go and live your life. Live your life. But don't be on a high horse to where it's like, hey man, it's all about me. It's all about whatever I gotta do, whatever I want to do, right? You know, don't like be on that such a high tip where it's just like, well, I'm the sugar honey iced tea, and if you got a problem with it, you got a problem with it. I can't. That's on you. You know? No. Be humble about it. Be humble about it. You know? And if you see that it becomes a problem, that's when you need to talk to that person about it. Say, hey, listen, when you're around me, you always have an attitude, or you always have a disposition. Why is that? You know? Like, we could talk to people about that, you know? Especially if you see that someone has an attitude or someone has a disposition towards you. Yeah, question them about it, man. Hey, listen, I see you always have an attitude, or you always have a disposition when we ever like communicate. Why is that? Can you tell me why that is? Oh, well, it's because of that. Hear them out, you know? But like I said, it's not a you problem. It's a them problem sometimes. Sometimes it is a you problem. Because sometimes you could be a cuckoo bird sometimes. And you know. Sometimes you could be a cuckoo bird sometimes, man. And you just need to change up the way you do things. You need to change up your lifestyle. You need to change it. You need to change up the way you operate. You need to change up the way that you flow. Sometimes you just can't be rude to people all the time. You know? Someone told me that one time. They was like, man, I know you're from New York, but you can't be rude to people all the time. I was like, I'm not rude. It's the way I talk. It's the way I function. Us New Yorkers, we funny sometimes. Because the way we talk to each other, people think like, oh my God, they talk to each other like that? Oh boy. No, it's not rude. It's not being crass or any way. It's just the way we communicate. This is our love language here. You know, this is our love language, people. We don't mean it. We're not trying to be rude or anything like that. This is how we function. It's how we function as a society from New York City. But anyway, think that there's a lot of stuff that, as an individuals, we need to work out within ourselves. That's why we go to counseling. That's why we talk to people. That's why we open up to people. You know, that's why we answer questions like, "How you doing, man? What's got you down today? What's got you in the slumps today? What has gotten you in a funky mood today? Let us know." That's why I always say you gotta be real with yourselves. Real with yourself and real with God, man. Two things, two peoples. Yourself and God. That's who you gotta be real with. Oh gosh. Man. But there will be people that will be threatened by you. And you just need to be humble about it and just take the low road, man. Take the low road. But this is Perks Talks. I'll see y'all next time. We'll talk to y'all next time. We gonna hang out, y'all. So I'll see y'all next time. Peace and love, y'all. Be easy.